So welcome pile one. So if you picked pile one, you picked on the image that had people on it. So maybe you're curious about a person that was in your dream or people that were in your dream. They played a significant role, and maybe you want to know more about that. So before I pick up any cards or draw out any cards, I like to draw some crystals. I have about, I would say, like 20 or so. So I like to pick out three just as another form of divination. If you're more familiar with crystals, you can look up the meaning. The very first one that I picked up, I actually do not know what crystal this is. So if any of you guys know, I haven't known since I got it. It's actually one of the first crystals I got, but it is in the shape of an egg and it's kind of like pink and white. You'll see in the image. So maybe something with fertility, something with birthing something, just everything that goes along with having an egg. So yeah, if you hear me shuffling here, okay, I have the other two. So we have red jasper and amethyst. So red jasper, I'm assuming because of the color, it goes with the sacral chakra. So yeah, there's something here with that that's coming through. And then also amethyst has to do with spiritual protection, as you probably know already. So definitely look more into those crystal meanings. And if you have those crystals, definitely work with them. I just like to put them under my pillow, and they usually kind of just work for me while I'm sleeping. So that's nice. Or just carry them with you throughout the day. So I have the angel tarot cards here. So the spread that I'm going to do is actually a chakra spread because it's not going to be that many cards, but it's going to kind of cover all the bases of the possible things that could have been in your dream as well as advice. So we'll go in here. So I'm just going to draw 7 cards, and then the 8th card is going to be advice from spirit. So you can apply that to any of the cards, because with this spread in particular, you're supposed to take the advice card along with the card that you want to focus on the most, and the advice will be particularly for that, but I've asked for it to just be general guidance, or for it to be used just, in general. Okay, so we have 6. We have one more that we need. And 8. Okay, so the overall energy we have is the King of Swords. So there's definitely some decisions that need to be made. And before I even put the pile down, it literally said decisions, but you guys didn't see that, obviously, because I'm doing this in an audio format. I just find that it's better than doing an entire thread, and I can say more. I'm an Aries stellium, so I don't shut up. So if you guys take the time to listen to this, I don't know if I have the most, attractive voice out there, but it's more about the message and what has to be said. So we're going to go with the first card. Let me just remind myself of the spread here. So we're going to go with the base chakra. So this has to do with our security and money. So the first card that came out is the 9 of Swords. So that's something that's definitely on your mind, that may be kind of stressing you out at the moment. There's not much more to be said with that. It's probably something you already know. You don't feel stable. For most people, the root chakra is the most blocked, and the red jasper obviously came out before we even pulled any cards, so that's something that definitely has to be worked on. There's meditations for that, obviously asking your guides and working with them to help you just unblock that, and crystals and all of that. So the second one we have with the sacral chakra, creativity, fertility, and sexual expression. So we have the strength card. Here it says angel of courage. So we have a major arcana here, number 11. So it looks like, from what I'm getting intuitively, sorry if I just go into silence, sometimes I'm just listening, I'm Claire, everything. So I see things, hear things, all of that good stuff. So I hear that a lot of you have been working on that, really putting in the work with that. So good job on just really, I heard finding what makes you happy. So you guys have definitely been doing the work on that. Because in the typical strength card, my interpretation of it with the Rider Waite as far as the imagery goes. The lion is more like the angel is kind of really how do I say, I don't want to say trying to control, but really the attitude of the beast is more wild and just needs to be tamed. Whereas in this one, it's kind of like she's just kind of looking in his mouth and it's kind of like, okay, and he's very calm. So you've definitely, whatever issues you've had with that, you've definitely worked through. So good job on that. So just continue to keep doing that work is what I'm hearing. So third one, solar plexus chakra, personal power, energy, and physical health. So we have the Eight of Cups, which I feel like is actually a good thing. It means that you've walked away from what's basically taking away your personal power, what's taking away your energy, and what's not good for you. Obviously, we're in the beginning of the year, so a lot of people are changing their habits as far as like their health, exercise, all that good stuff. I know I'm starting to gravitate away from kind of, the things that are not good for you. Not going to get too much into that. But, you already know if that applies to you, you already know what that is referring to. So the next one is going to be the heart chakra, so love and relationships. So you have the Three of Cups here. On this card, it actually says celebration. I know there's multiple interpretations of this card. So either you've been spending a lot of time with the people around you that matter, because if you have walked away from the people that don't, maybe toxic people and that kind of thing, you're now focused on, being with the ones that do. So you're going from the 8 to the 3. So you've definitely, cut some people off is kind of the way that I'm interpreting this. So there's definitely a lot to celebrate for that is what I just heard. Like if you are in a space where maybe the breakup or whatever is fresh, definitely celebrate you getting to this point, because it's hard to even take those steps. So to do that, it definitely needs to be celebrated. And just the fact that, we still can enjoy life and, be grateful and everything for the relationships we have around us. I know that there's a big focus right now on what is wrong, and that is true, but we need to also focus on what we do have as well. So that's pretty much what I'm going to say for that. I hear there's some people that have to meditate on that, on whatever the Three of Cups means for them for the heart chakra. So we have here the throat chakra, we have communication and truth. So leadership, so this is faced up. I usually don't even get reversals with these cards because these are like angel cards. They just have a different vibe to them, which I really like. And also, just angels and everything represent to me higher guidance and all of that. So dreams, definitely you can get a lot of higher knowledge and advice. I don't know why they wanted me to emphasize that, but anyways. So with the throat chakra, communication and truth, it says leadership here. So if you haven't already taken a leadership role in whatever it is that you need to communicate, definitely do. And that's something that your dreams can be showing you. Because here we have the Queen of Swords, which is decisions. Obviously, he has a sword of truth here, but he also has an eagle. So birds can also represent that truth. Here he has a chameleon and obviously his wand. So you definitely adapted to the situations that have been presented to you, is what I just heard. So definitely take a leadership role if you have not already, like be the decision maker. Moving on to the next card, I just don't want this to be like super, super, super long. If you want something that's more personalized, obviously you can book with me, but I just kind of want to go through this because we're already on about 9 minutes. So we have the third eye chakra here, which is the insight and intuition card. We have the Fool, which is it's one of my favorite cards in the entire deck, because obviously that's where everything starts. And here we have Angel of Innocence. So with the Fool in this interpretation, he has 1 foot. I kind of heard like I don't want to, it's not 1 foot in, 1 foot out in the traditional sense, but it's like he's almost to that point of just like walking off, but he's not even looking down or looking anywhere. It's just you're fully at the point of almost fully walking in faith. And then you have this dog here, and I don't know in the traditional interpretation what it is, but this is what I'm kind of like seeing and hearing is like there's a lot of noise around like no, don't do it, like no, don't, there's a lot of that kind of like chatter is what I hear. Like if a dog is barking it and it just kind of you're not even paying attention to any of that. You're just moving forward here without even, you have your wings, like you have your wings, you have your staff here. There's something here with this yellow ribbon, but I'm not fully getting that. So maybe that means something for somebody, the color yellow, or just this in general. Maybe you have a better interpretation of it, but I know there's something with that. I'm feeling that, but I'm just going to have to move on to the last thing. We have this crown chakra, spiritual connection. We actually have the devil, but in this interpretation, it says angel of freedom. And so here he has like the two dogs and he's freeing them from their shackles. So with this, I would say that you're definitely freeing yourself from anything that's been holding you back. And any chains that are there, they're not like, I'm kind of getting they just showed me the Eight of Swords. So anything that you feel is trapping you, it's actually not. It's just something that you're perceiving to be that way. You have enough power to fly away from these things. I'm just looking at the wings here. His wings are a lot bigger than the wings of these two dogs. But even these two dogs, I mean, they don't look the most threatening or anything. It's just kind of like, not that they're going to give up, like the opposition is not going to stop, but you are free. So if you don't think that you're spiritually free, that's just kind of an illusion of what you've put on yourself. So the overall advice or guidance for this pile is Queen of Pentacles. So comfort. So continue to be open, continue to give, continue to focus on your stability. And here there's a rabbit. So definitely look up any spiritual connections with that, or maybe somebody is connected to that, but I always connect them with good luck, even though it's supposed to be a rabbit's foot. But my nephew corrected me on that last night. And this is actually the second time I've seen rabbits. So there's something significant with that. And also with this birthing crystal, I know that also rabbits signify fertility. So you definitely have luck on your side, or if, that's something that you're trying to manifest, definitely it's coming in. So that's all I have for this pile. So hopefully you got something out of it. If you guys want to book something personal, you guys can click the link, and I'm basically just doing general readings. Any type of question that you want, just no love readings, please. Please, no love readings. That's actually like a hard, like I'm not doing any of those. So just any general question that you have. I want to definitely practice different types of spreads and everything, so I can do it in whatever format. I can do it in an audio, video, or written format. And all the pricing and booking information is through the link. So thank you, Pile 1. I hope you enjoy the rest of your day.